Happy Tuesday. How we doing today? We're going to talk about the tournament I have coming up. I've got some questions. Now that we've raised a decent amount of money and we're full up, all 32 teams have signed up, still pending like official, rosters and whatnot, but we've filled up the entire attendance list. I got some questions for the chat. We got to talk about what the event's going to entail and whether or not we can expand the number of teams attending. All right, as soon as people get in here. What's up, Synth? Welcome, bro. You're officially first in both chats. Ooh. Yeah, we got 32 teams in a 2v2 tournament and a $3,125 prize pool, but I might cap it at 3,000 and spend that money elsewhere to keep the tournament alive. We'll see. We got to talk about it. How we doing? Jalen, welcome. Comics the way. Comics first in the Twitch chat. Jalen, how we doing? Golden Boy. Imagine the commentator. Yo, what's up, Golden Boy? Scarface, how we doing? Noble, hello. Yo, what's good? Happy Tuesday, guys. What's happening in Halo? Nothing? Let's go, Shyway, for APG. What, the extra money in the tournament? No. I don't think Brad intends to commentate. You asked about 64 teams? Well, we got to get realistic with what's possible, okay? If we're doing a one-day event, can we realistically have 64 teams attend? I don't think so. Unless it's like a 64-team single elimination tournament. Like, there's certain things that if I implement them, it's a little bit last minute, and the lack of transparency will change the makeup of the tournament, and I'm worried that that's going to lead to some negative feedback, because I want to make sure that we're transparent, we're considerate of the players that signed up, even though I understand it's free to sign up for the event. Let's go, Alt. My God, first sub of the day. 25 months, by the way. That's pretty damn good Halo to see out of you, Alt. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a great one, too. Thank you for the prime, bro. We, on the subs front, we got to regain, bro. We got to regain big time. We out here at 369 and steadily declining, bro. I put the goal at 400. And at some point, I expect us to get back over 1,000. Hopefully when the Pro League begins, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just going to grind. We're going to grind and believe. Chase, what's up, man? What are my video and sense settings? Thanks. Here, I happen to be on the game. I think what I'll do is put some POVs on screen for a little bit while we chat, though, about the tournament and take a look at the attendance. BJ for 13. My God. Good to see BJ. How you doing, GOAT? Thank you for 13 months, man. Welcome back. For just over a year, just over 2 for Alt. My video and sense settings? I'm on PC, right? So my sense is 477. Bro, there's no one correct sensitivity. Okay? There's no one correct sensitivity. Don't let my sensitivity majorly influence yours, because my experience is going to be different than yours depending on what PC you have or whether you're on Xbox or what controller you have. And you look at somebody like Last Shot, he's on 5.10.10, right? He's maxed out. 0.15.3, 0.15.3 on the dead zones. The axial is a personal preference for the axial dead zone. The more important thing, I would recommend having your center on 0 just for maximum responsiveness. Input threshold on 15 means less stick movement equals max input speed earlier. So if you want a fast ramp up with both your sticks, theoretically a faster strafe and a faster feeling sense, then you could bring it up to 15. But it also means harder to control. So, there's no perfect option. When did we hit the dono goal? We hit it yesterday. Norm came by and dropped 500 to add to the dono goal. So we smashed it relatively quickly. We were at 890 or something. And then we had, I think, Anthony, someone named Anthony, and somebody else come by and send $100+ or something. Very lucky. Flyboy dropped 50. You dropped 50 yesterday, BJ. I have to keep a tally so we can put a graphic together and thank the contributors. A very fine Tuesday. Yeah, I'm thinking we play some FFA, but it's going to be with a bit of a twist. So, before the event was put together, we were sort of theory crafting what we could do to make this event different than the previous 2v2 event. Video settings, by the way, I'm on PC, so I don't know. VSync off, quality preset, or yeah, this is all low. Reflections off. Volumetric fog. I heard that if you put that even on low, it can impact your visibility on recharge. So I would turn volumetric fog off. Everything low. Animation auto. Simulation ultra. Flocking is like freaking chickens off. Async off. Ray trace off. Blur. Screen shake. This is the most important stuff. Blur, screen shake, exposure, full screen. Put it all off. My res scale is 72. I lower the res scale as much as possible so I get the best possible performance. I'm on 600 FPS right now. Freedom of weep. Yeah, I don't know. My sense is 477. Yeah. I don't know who you're responding to. Oh, I see. Golden Boy. Gotcha. Yeah. 477. 0153 0153. What's up, Spartan John? The twist is no aim assist? No, so the twist is potentially featuring a Forge map as a wildcard map in every series. Is that a bad idea? Do you think people will get upset if we featured a single Forge map per series? So these are going to be best of 3 series up until a certain point in the bracket when it turns into best of 5 for the sake of time, right? And I expect it to be a double elimination bracket. And then in game 2, basically, of every best of 3 series, there would be a Forge map featured. And the pros would play on the Forge map. I'm not saying this is 100% going to happen, but this is a discussion that we had internally before the event got together. This doesn't have to happen. It could just be Solitude, Live Fire, and Recharge, if that's what the community wants to play, first and foremost. But for the sake of spectators and making the tournament like a little bit different, maybe exciting, throwing in a wildcard Forge map could be a fun twist. What's the hertz of my monitor? 400 hertz monitor. 400. Tried playing on Woodham settings and MK, and they're way too high. As a CS player, I find it hard to find a comfortable sense for Halo and MK. Yeah, he plays very high sense, I've heard. Which is non-traditional, right? Especially for CS players like yourself. So the other idea to discuss is, yeah, we're full up with this tournament. Like, everyone, or what, 32 teams are signed up, I guess. Is it Biv? 60? Thank you, Biv. Welcome. Not 100%, like, approved or whatever, like, locked in, but there's no spots remaining to sign up yourself, which on one hand is a good thing. The tournament's popular enough to fill the roster, but there's room for more players, like more pro players, to attend this that I'd like to see attend. For example, Descendant and Acid, I believe, were going to be a team, and they were going to attend this, but they haven't signed up. So does that mean that there's no option for those two to compete in the tournament? Like, the more pros that could potentially attend, the more I would want to open opportunity for them to be there, because it's going to be more exciting to watch more pros play, right? Like, the more the pros, the merrier. So I don't really know what to do in this situation. Like, if I was to expand the tournament to, say, 48 teams, is it realistic to run a 48-team tournament in one day between 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern? Like, because the more teams we add to this, the longer it's going to take to get through it, and the more time it's going to take for the players who are committing themselves to grinding this out, right? And then the alternative to that is, let's say we expanded, opened the floodgates, have more teams, and then made it a 2-day event. Is a 2-day event at this point, especially considering how long it is till the tournament happens, it's supposed to be a 1-day event. If we change it to 2-day, you know, that could make things complicated. I don't know. Like, are pros going to be understanding and open to a 2-day event, or will there be people who had signed up under the impression that it was strictly 1 day and then will cancel their sign up, and then we have a whole other problem on our hands? We don't have a problem with gifted subs. As for sure. Thank you, Sandbox. Let's fucking go, Goat. How you doing, Sandbox? Daddy gifting 5? We're now at 375. We're making progress. Thank you, Sandbox. Oh, Elamite in the chat. Let's go. Renegade got one. Carnage got one. Psycho, just Josh, and welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if the people who get gifteds are an indication of who's, like, lurking. Mr. Renegade, if you happen to be watching some Halo right now, bro, it'd be dope to see you play some 2s in a tournament like this. But he can't. He can't realistically, right? He would have to be at Worlds this weekend. We got COD Champs this weekend. I know that we talked about the possibility of that'd be dope, right? Welcome Elamite as well. Be cool to have Elamite cast in something like this. I don't know. As far as casting talent, I had requested Eli. That was the one person that I considered initially. So myself and Eli will commentate, and then Jay Niners will be joining us. I had reached out. She said she was down. And then War Turtle brought up Miss Lacar. So I was thinking forecasters. It'd be like myself, Eli, Jade Hunters, and Miss Lacar. Now, Miss Lacar is pending. I'm not sure if she said she was down supposedly to War Turtle, but she hasn't gotten back. So that would be an open spot for somebody else. Like, I think Elamite would be a great option if he's open to it. I asked Tony. He said he was busy. And Hunter JJX. What about Lucid? Playing in this? He won't play in this. I doubt he'd play it. She was on Halo. Miss Lacar was on Halo the other day. I've commentated Halo with her before. We played Halo plenty together before, so that would be great. Got no complaints there. Gifted to above average Cody on July 4th, and it gifted a sub to me? Oh, okay. Well, okay, then that tells me okay, so I definitely wasn't lurking when that happened. I'll just be honest. I'm gonna be transparent. I haven't seen his stream. Like, I've tuned into his stream for a couple minutes every now and then. But so what that means basically is this is just somebody who's clicked on the stream at one point in time. It doesn't mean that they're there in the moment. That's helps me confirm it, Sandbox. So it's like at one point they clicked and they had watched a little bit of the stream. I think that's the only requirement. But thank you, Sandbox. I appreciate you, bro. And that's good to hear. Not playing as a commentator. Lucid commentating would be incredible, but I doubt it. I doubt it, man. I don't know where I stand with Lucid. I'd be happy to work with him, but after whatever happened, I just am a little bit hesitant. We just kind of go where we're wanted basically right now until I'm not worried about it anymore. Welcome, Carnage. Welcome, Psycho. 2 divisions based on MMR or something? What do you mean? For the tournament? I don't even know how to begin to talk about it, Severance. I don't even know, man. It's old news, bro. It's 4 years, 5 years nearly of old news. So it's not even worth. You'll just ask him? Nothing happened with Lucid. No, nothing's happened with Lucid at all. I don't think he'd be down, BJ. He's not known to be a commentator. I don't think he's just going to on a whim. Because keep in mind that anybody that we add to the tournament, we're going to have to compensate. So, okay, so here's the other thing with the prize pool, okay? So my initial idea was to raise as much money as possible and then throw all that money into the prize pool. However, any commentator that I work with, I believe deserves to be compensated. I want them to be compensated, right? Now, I brought this request up to Luminon, and my understanding is that funds are kind of tight right now, and if the casters get compensated, it would be partially from me, and then maybe he'd be able to help out a little bit. But basically, like, I'd be paying out of pocket, is my understanding. Because there's no way I'm not compensating all the casters. They're getting paid. They're getting paid to work with me. I don't care if I get paid. I'm paying money for this event. But the casters are getting paid. So either I pay out of pocket or I cut the tournament prize pool off at $3,000. And then all the extra money that we make, if we make any more, I give to the commentators. Or I give that portion of it and then I just pay the difference, is what I was thinking. Does that sound acceptable? Or am I like, now that I've already kind of announced and said that it's like a $3,125 prize pool, like, you think I'm going to get in trouble for that? Or I don't know. Anyway. That's the thing about these tournaments, though, is like the more people that we add, the more people I got to consider like observers. Observers deserve to be paid for their time, too. So I would want to make sure that that's figured out. I already put $500 down for the prize pool myself. Sounds like a compromise we can make. No. I want to cut it off at $3K. I like the look of a $3,000 tournament. If I take everything else and then I add my own money out of pocket for the commentators, just for this one-off, I don't care. Whatever. It can't be a regular thing. I can't regularly pay commentators and pay prize pool and stuff like that, right? What's the best way to donate? I'll give you a link. But yeah, maybe we shift the mentality a little bit, and just leave. Yo, holy shit, Wyatt, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome, guys. We're just talking about the event that we put together. There's the link. W's in the chat. Hope you had a great grind. Welcome, viewers. We're not playing just yet. we have 32 teams signed up for the tournament that we put together, and I was just talking about the prize pool and the fact that I'm going to be paying the commentators, obviously, and the observer that would, you know, put the work in for the event. I'm just going to do the whole day. I'm going to cash the whole day. I'm not worried about that. But I was thinking that we just leave the tournament at a 3K one day event, and then any extra money we make, I put towards the commentators. I put towards any observers that I work with, just so everybody gets paid and I don't have to do it directly out of pocket. But if I have to, I will.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo.
My God. Hey, Guy, thank you for the 11 months. Let's go. It's been a while. Not a lot, man. Not a lot. The community is, you know, we're super low-key right now. Super low-key. Big W. Let's go, Viltrumite. Man, just spamming. Dude, we do appreciate last shot in here. Fans a go. Should do it regularly. Just stop eating rotisserie chicken. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, man, look it. So here's the thing. I would gladly. I love Halo. I want to contribute and be, you know, I want to do good, big things for this community. At some point, we're going to put on more events and bigger events. And it has to do with momentum in the space, right? Like, I probably had a better opportunity to do it last year. When we were getting more viewership, we were making decent money last year. I probably could have put a better event together and justified it more so. But right now, obviously, things are challenging. Hey, thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yo, Sandbox Daddy's going insane.
That is just good.
He's going insane right now.
That is just damn good Halo.
My God. Yeah, 3K one day. And I might clip this out for Twitter, okay? I think we should clip a request.
Damn good Halo. My God.
The action got one. That's dope to see. Halo Godbound. JVK. Jay-Z. Licinity got one. Let's go. And Jackson, welcome, guys. Sandbox Daddy, thank you, bro. That's 10 gifted. Once you became profitable in trading, Shy? Once you become profitable in trading? Okay, sounds good, man. Good luck with that. Just like how a lot of people even give Infinite a chance. Where do we donate directly for the tourney? Shape Stocks. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. This is a link. So it's going to go to me, and then I'm going to take the money, and I'm going to send 1,000 of it directly to the prize pool. So it's a 3K event. And then now what I'm considering is that the extra money beyond that would go to commentators. Yeah. So commentators, the 3 of them, we still are deciding the third, but it'd be Eli J9ers and then the Observer, who I believe is going to be Legendary C4. I was thinking I could reach out to Laz Callis. He's a great observer. I just don't know. He's LVT's observer, right? There's like LVT talent that I don't know if they'd be able to work with us, but it'd be helpful. Decided on the banned players. Yeah, so Meanest is no longer in the list. He shouldn't be. I talked to Boyce about it, and I was in APG's chat today, and I didn't know the full background for Meanest, and I guess my mentality is like, I want to see players that work hard in this space figure things out and succeed. I want to see everybody succeeding in this space if possible, right? But from what I heard about what he's said and the fact that it doesn't seem like he's made an effort to take accountability and like improve himself, that's problematic. And it doesn't seem like a worthwhile risk to have the player in the tournament. What I would be open to is like if any player is like banned and I don't have them play in the tournament and they find that to be problematic in some way and they want to have a conversation with me over Discord or something, you know, like I can have a chat with anybody if required. That's not a problem. But I think probably the safest and the most appropriate thing we can do is just not have the banned players play in the tournament. But I'm going to take everything on a case-by-case basis. So I don't want to just like auto exclude somebody. I just want to know the more details about the situation. That's what I was hoping to find out with Meanest, was like I didn't know much about his background, and I've now that I've kind of gotten better perspective on it, it would be concerning if I just went ahead and allowed the guy to play without. But for now it's a no. For now it's like 100% a no. But what I'm trying to say is I'm open to any sort of conversation I would need to have if necessary, if it helps us recognize that this person is like at least attempting to make a change. But who am I though? At the same time, Donnie didn't sign up, so that's not even a problem. I'm not exactly a judge, jury, you know. That's not my role in the space, and I don't need to take on that role either. I could just go ahead and run a tournament and just avoid any players that are banned and have no drama, you know. What's up, Riot? What's up, man? But I want to try to be inclusive in the space if I can, is my only sort of mentality, right? But yeah, as far as I'm aware, Gunplexion didn't sign up. Minas is no longer playing in it. Any player that is a cheater, like somebody on my tweet said, please ban the cheaters, save your tourney's rep. So I replied, I said to clarify, no confirmed cheaters are going to be allowed to participate in the tournament, obviously. If you have any specific names you'd like to bring to my attention, please list them out for me and I'll look into it. So if there's a player on this list that is like known to be or has accusations of being a cheater, please let me know. Obviously, I don't want like a cheater in the tournament. Yeah. No, but I mean, so it's, you know, anyway. Yeah, cheating is unacceptable, but there's also like, you know, if a player's banned for a specific reason, we're going to have to figure out the background on that and make sure that I'm making a smart decision. The date is this Saturday. Zero. It's this Saturday. Oh, you said you dislike how a lot of people don't give Infinite a chance. Fair. Fair. I was thinking, and I probably shouldn't even talk about it. I think now is a really good time, though, to make a video about how to get into Halo now. Like, if you're brand new. Like, now maybe more than a bit. It's not a draft tourney. No, it's a 2v2 tournament. You sign up with your duo. But I think with CE coming out, if I was to make some sort of, like, cumulative video that said, like, okay, you're new to Halo Infinite, what do you do? What's the fastest way to, like, get into the game? What modes should you play? Where should you be practicing? What type of setup should you have? Just like a cumulative, like, setup settings. Plus, like, these are the things that I would recommend that you do immediately. Don't just jump into ranked. You know, this is the process that I would take if I'm a new player. Stellars with Collect. We got Ryan Noob Suspector in it. We got Druck and Soul Snipe in it. There's some other sweaty players. I'm not sure who Furious Buttons is. I saw Tapping Buttons in the list. I don't know who he's playing with. Pink Sakura, she's really good. I was hoping that Command Station might be doing with her, but I don't think she has a teammate right now, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Brainiac is a great player. He's playing with Bastos. Bastos is a pro player from Europe. It'd be cool to see Legend in this. Acid wants in. Yeah, I would love to have Acid in the tournament. So Acid and Descendant were going to be a team, but now we're full up. So that's why I got to bring up this topic. So, I don't know if we like clip this out or what, but there's two things. I'm not sure if Super CC is in it, but I would love to see him in it too. Now we have 32 teams. Okay. So my question for Twitter or for Twitch chat, should we try to expand this to like 48 teams? And if I do that, it's going to be a very long tournament. It's going to be hard to realistically run a 48 team tournament in one day. Maybe, right? Like, what could be done here? Are we open to the idea of like a 48 team tournament so that we could potentially have more pro teams sign up? Or what if I expanded this to a 2-day event? Maybe not Saturday, Sunday. Maybe it's like Saturday and a different day. I don't know. Like, is that too complicated? And is it too last minute? Because I understand that the people that have signed up for this event have signed up with the impression that it's a 1-day event. So if I just spring a 2-day event on them and say now it's a $3,000 2-day event, that might be a hard ask, right? So is that not a possibility? Or what if it's like, is there a single elimination component to the tournament that we could apply? Like, what if it's like single elim into double elim? You have to earn your right to double elim. Like, is there anything that we could do to potentially have more teams? Just keep as is? So if I keep as is, then I'm going to miss out on the opportunity to invite more pro teams into the tournament. Wouldn't you rather have a tournament that has Descendant and Acid and maybe Falcated and Suppressed and maybe Yaxin and Sirion? And like, there's so many different high quality teams that I think would be exciting to watch play in this. And then the other request, okay. Now, when we did the case on 2v2, the one criticism of that 2v2 event was the maps. Everything else about the 2v2 event was really exciting. It's high quality content. The maps themselves are great to watch, but there's only 3 of them. You're trying to sign up, but it's full. Exactly. Like, I'd love to have Yak compete in this thing too. So I had an idea with Luminon, and it doesn't have to happen, but what if we had wildcard Forge maps in the mix? And there's 1 Forge map per series. Are people going to hate that? So we have the 3 core maps, Solitude, Recharge, and Livefire, with the same competitive settings as usual. And then what we'll do today even is we'll try playing some Forge maps that could potentially work in competitive 2s. and then we insert one map in each of these series as a wild card. Viewers who are watching would like that. I think it would be a fun twist for the spectators, but for the pros and for the competitors, they might groan at the idea of it. Not sure about the Forge maps. Yeah, but if let's say you're having one per series, so in the best of 3 series, it might seem like very impactful because it's only a best of 3. But in a best of 5, if you only have one map, let's say it's map 3, so we put it smack in the middle of every series. So it's always going to be a part of the series, but it won't be as significant in a best of 5 as the other maps would be. Then it might be acceptable, you know? How come there isn't 2s on streets? I think it has to do with like the size of the map, the way the spawns work. It might be a little bit too easy to lock down and to like split the spawns and to maintain your advantage and snowball your control, basically. Who cares what they think? They're just playing in it. I mean, like, I guess I don't want to be the tournament organizer that operates with a mindset where it's like, we're putting the money down. It's free to sign up. So fuck all y'all. We're just going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I want to propose some ideas and say, what do people think? And then just try to make a decision that people are down for and most excited about. Commercial playing with David Beckham? Yes, we're related. When I'm not playing Halo, I'm playing football, bro. Definitely could do it if the population was healthy. Just want to watch. I just want good Halo to watch. Yeah, you and me both. And I mean, if it's a 2-day event, then there'd be more good Halo to watch. But then if it's also a 2-day, that's more work for me and for the commentators. So we'd have to make sure we pay them more for their time. My mindset for this is it's going to be 4 commentators, but I'm going to commentate the whole thing. So I'm going to come in morning, and then I'm going to have like Jay come up with me, and then I would have ideally like I think Miss Lakar and then Eli, and we would finish it off, something like that. And I would just have a different duo, and we just do the full like 12 hours or whatever, you know? Football. Yeah. I second letting Wyatt in. Bro, I would love to have Last Shot play. I asked him to play. Judge, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. When I asked Last Shot, he said that the Shopify team were headed to Toronto because they're doing some sort of Halo CE activation or something like that. Yeah, it sounds fun, right, Key? So Cycle, Last Shot, Frosty, and Royal 2 will be busy traveling. They're not going to be far away, which is pretty cool because I'm in Toronto too. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because I want them to play in it. We want the highest level of competition possible. But I let the chat know too that like the silver lining in this is it would put a bigger spotlight on other teams that maybe wouldn't make it as far otherwise. I don't know. Not to say that they can't, but like, you know, maybe like Ryan Doob and Suspector are going to win this thing now. You know, because like Ryan Doob, Suspector, Stellar, and Collect, I don't know what way that matchup's going to go. Like, I don't think that's a definitive win either way. You know, that like... There's some wild card matches in this. Envor's in this with a teammate. With Drift, I think. He's in it with Drift. Drift is, like, low-key really nasty. Unreleased Halo campaign evolved discs for Xbox X. Okay, what do you want me to do with that information? Hey, you trying to send... Can you send me a disc, bro? Want to see Cycle, Last Shot for Stellar and Collect? Yeah, I mean, and I want to see Bound and Legend. Can we get Bound and Legend in this thing? So yeah, so anyway, that's the question, and that's like the dilemma that I'm having right now is I'd like to open it up to 48 teams, and I'd like to like specifically, I don't even know if I can lock the placements, but I just want pros to just jump in because I don't know if they weren't sure if they wanted to play, and now they're deciding they want to sign up. But obviously, like, we want a high quality event with the best possible level of Halo being played. So just opening the floodgates a little bit just to prioritize getting some pro teams, more pro teams signing up. But it would just completely change the tournament, the layout of the bracket and whatnot. So do we do it single elimination for a little bit of the bracket? Do we increase it to a 2-day event, which is a big ask? Or do we somehow just like marathon this shit from 9 a.m. to, you know, midnight or whatever? Or 12 p.m. to midnight, 12 to 12. We go the whole day. What's the rank requirement? So there's no rank requirement, but like personally, what I prefer is that genuine like AMs, like dedicated competitors with intention of like being the best, you know, like actually winning this thing, are the ones that are signing up, right? Because like it's like, yes, it's free and you can play for fun. Maybe you want a little bit of experience or whatever, you want to play for fun. That's fine. But like, you know, obviously the spectators want to watch pros and amateur competitors play. Pros and AMs only? No, it's open to everybody. But I don't want to just start. That's how it was. Like maybe in hindsight, like now in the future for future events, maybe I have to reconsider and say like, okay, maybe we should like limit the 32 teams to only pros and AMs. Like there's a sign off process or something like that, like to make sure that we get the highest quality competition. But I guess that's for next time, right? Because I don't want to just start kicking people out that have signed up to prioritize a pro team. Like, sorry, bro, I don't know who you are. You're not high enough level. Unless they like volunteer as tribute or something. They're like, you know what, Shyway, you're right. Let's let Yaxon and Sirion jump in or something. Anyway, we got to figure it out though. And we got to do that ASAP. So I think what I'll do is just like clip the question out for Twitter or something, or record a separate video for Twitter. Can't just kick him to the curb. Yeah, sorry, you're ass at Halo, bro. Nobody wants to watch you play, so just gonna go ahead and replace you with a pro. Is there anybody like playing right now that I could throw up on stream? There's no competitors, no pros playing the game right now. Its name is grinding. He's low-key pretty good. I just don't know if he plays much anymore. Eli X is on. There's some sort of like drops activation thing happening. I think before announcing, you need to figure out a lot of these things beforehand. I'm not saying this is a negative. I know you're also trying to involve the community in organizing how it works as well. Either way, it's dope. But in my experience, the more opinions you get, the more confusion you'll end up having. Yeah, I think it is fair that if I like, let's say I post this and then I just ask the community, then some people would be like, yeah, do not make it a 2-day event. That would be stupid. I'm not gonna sign up. Or somebody would say like, yeah, go ahead and do it. That'd be odd. Like we're gonna get conflicting opinions for sure, and it makes it complicated. At the same time though, like, with some of this stuff, it's hard to prepare, especially if you're like a first timer. Like I've never done something like this before. Seriously considered putting some sort of an event together. So I feel like some of it you have to kind of just put yourself out there and just start doing the work and then navigating it as you go. And the first one's going to be kind of scrappy and thrown together. And then you get better because we learn lessons as we go, right? It's like, okay, now next time we put one of these events together, I have a bunch of ideas as to how I want to make sure it's ran before it's even public. Am I in the pro Discord? I don't believe so. No. Hey, what's up, Sharp? I've heard that chasing is or was Monster. I could be wrong. So Chance is the name of Monster. His name is Chance, I believe, not Chase. Chase is Super CC. So I don't know who this chasing. Let's see if we can click his name. Is he in there? I think that was a confusion that people had. I don't think I'd probably not be cool with Monster playing in this, even though I don't know the specifics of his, whether or not he's actually a cheater. I just think, obviously, be a little bit too risky. Driven is pending. We both signed up. I'm confused. I'm not sure. It could be like a pending approval. Like maybe the person who is running the website has to just like take a look at it or something. I don't know. Decide on a format and keep it consistent, and you could take constructive criticism if there is any and go from there. I think it's awesome, but I'm trying to make something happen. I hope it goes well. Thank you, man. Okay. Do we want to take a look at some potential maps? Your dad told me this morning you were barely awake. What about Chance or whatever? Look, man, don't worry, okay? I'm not going to have a cheater, known cheater or accused cheater compete in the tournament. I'm not going to, you know, we're not just going to, like, let that fly. So let's just go ahead and you know, at least say that in advance. I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure there's no cheaters signing up for the tournament.
Perfection. Steak-tacular.
These were some of the maps that were recommended to me. Bioko? I should just start looking them up. And let me just see what the heck this stuff is. Good old days. Stellar. There's a map called Stellar. Skirt Bird. That looks a little bit silly. Arrival is a Halo 2 campaign mission. I played on that. I don't know. Downfall. Excavator. There was a map that was like all purple that was made a while back that I thought was actually pretty cool for twos. But I think the final change is going to be made. I mean, all of this needs to be decided like ASAP. Do we realistically think, though, if I expand the tournament like entrance a little bit, like what do we have to go from 32 to 48? Like how does it make sense with the bracket, right? Can we just add, like, let's say you went 32 to 34 teams. Would it, like, fuck things up? Like, do you have to have, you can only have the bracket have a certain number of teams so that it runs the way it's supposed to? Again, it's like, I can keep it the way it is, but I kind of don't want to because I want more pros to play. Like, right? So what do we do? How do we get more pros into the tournament? Do we start kicking people out? Yo, let's go, Minnie. How you doing, man? Thank you for the 8 viewers. I appreciate you, man. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you had a good grind. Welcome, guys. My monitor is a 400 FPS monitor. All right, there's a lot of these Biokos. Hertz. Yeah, 400 hertz. 400 FPS capable, whatever. Yeah. Can see backwards through time? I wish, bro. One thing I've learned about any sort of advantage that you gain, you know, like obviously it's better to be on 400 FPS versus like 240 or 120 or whatever. But like over time, you acclimate to whatever setup you're playing on, and it just feels like you're normal. So 400 FPS is like nice and it's responsive, but it doesn't, like, the impact of it doesn't feel as like meaningful as it felt like when I initially swapped over to it, right? Like now it's just like now that I'm used to it, I'm starting to think like I'm experiencing latency or something. Like maybe it's just a Halo Infinite thing, you know? But like you can be on like 120 FPS and you get really used to 120 and you're you know, very competent playing on it. Even 60 FPS, like back in Halo 5, we played 60 FPS no problem because we all got pretty comfortable. That was just like the way to play. This is interesting looking. So with some of these maps, you have to also consider like performance. Is that going to be a concern? There's a lot going on in this map. Like my frames appear okay at the moment. But let's say somebody's playing on like an Xbox in the tournament, which ideally they aren't, but are there going to be like certain complications that we run into here where like people are like complaining because their performance is shit on the map? You played this map? It's a 1080p monitor, yeah. This looks like something out of Counter-Strike. It absolutely does. You can stand on this. I just don't know why you'd want to. But look at this area, bro. So forced clamber? It is not. Oh wait, what? It's hard to get up there without clambering. Something to mess around with. Oh, no audio. Oh, you mean like, okay. I thought you were saying it's a me problem. If I need twos maps, I had some from Two's tournaments that you did. I could look into it.
Overshield inbound.
Basically, like, Boyce had talked to somebody from the Forge community in efforts to have them invest in the tournament prize pool, and then we would showcase Forge in some capacity because they're investing in the prize pool, right? But then what they wanted was for the entire tournament to be a Forge tournament, and I just was not cool with that. You know, like, I'd rather not have them invest in the prize pool if all of the maps are going to be Forge maps, because then people, I don't know, it's just not going to be as competitive of a tournament. I want to have the competitive settings be prioritized, but I'm open to a Forge map being thrown in here or there just for the sake of, like, entertainment and a wild card in a series. But then they didn't want to contribute, so it's like, we don't have to have any of these maps, but it could be fun to experiment with. This is a cool looking map, man. As long as it's like, what even is the layout of this though? Like, is this just like it's just an ASIM? This is a big circle here. This looks like something you could skip your clamber on if you, I don't know, if you jump into it correctly because it's slanted. You like my take on it? On what? Sandbox. Yeah, that's one thing we have to consider. Like, this right here can, I don't know about this, bro, right? If this shit exists on the map, then automatically the map is like not playable, kind of, right? Like, I don't really think I want to see this like in around a corner in twos, just like forcing people to move and stuff. I don't know, it just seems like a little silly. So that's actually really important. Like, we can't have a needler here. This is ranked HCS FFA, right? So no needler. I want like just competitive, like, twos weapons.
Ravager inbound.
Oh, gotcha. Thrust is fine. OS is fine. There was like a bottom mid section, right?
Ravager
I feel like the bottom mid section seems almost like unnecessary. Or it's just this. Okay. Is there no weapon here though? There's no weapon. It's really not much. It's just the Ravager is the core power weapon, I guess. I would say change that, or just remove it entirely. Maybe we just literally have no power weapon. Ooh, that's kind of sneaky. Shit's OP even in BTB. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, it's just like not, there's not, like, when you play on a new map, there's enough to adapt to with the map itself that we don't have to worry about, like, mixing things up further with, like, a fancy sandbox. So I would just get rid of Ravager entirely. Interesting. Shock rifle? Maybe, yeah. Like, understand that even the shock rifle is very powerful in the right hands, right? So it's like, do we want to make the game play around the shock rifle, or do we make it just like a bandit BR bang out map with an OS, you know? Like, cause like Aqua's that, even though it's not really played in twos. Just make it like a BR bandit bang out. I don't know. All right, this is kind of cool looking though. I'm down to play like I don't know if we want to play like an FFA. Like, what do we do? Do we play twos with viewers? Keep the sandbox basic, unless it's a map that's designed to incorporate a sniper from the get-go, right? If it's not like, if it's like a tight, close quarters type map, like, I'm not going to put a shotgun on the map. I don't think that makes sense. And if we're putting a sniper on the map, like, does it look like a map that's designed to incorporate a sniper? I don't know. Oh, wait, what? 343. This is under 343 Industries. This, Abioko or whatever, if I go under maps and then 343. Huh. Good old days. Is that here too? Remember how Straight Rippin' did a classic Halo 3 map showcase on Forge? I thought that was cool. The Guardian map that they had. Wait, is this game types? I just type the whole thing in, or I can't have spaces? Okay. Get 3 people and play twos? Fewer twos? Maybe. You know what motherboard I have, but you updated BIOS yesterday. Feels like a limp mode was removed. Huh? Okay, I don't know, Sean. It's not my area of expertise. I could ask Pyro about it, who helped me set up my PC. But we did go through the BIOS when we got the PC and like did all the optimizations I think we were supposed to do. Nothing recently though. How do we feel about these tables, bruh? Like, what? Just casually flipping tables? It doesn't work as cover. Wait. Low-key, it's cover. What the fuck? Until it breaks. But then you can't stand on it. Any object that's, like, not purely like a physical object. I don't know. Some of these objects in the environment do weird shit to your Spartan. This is a cool-looking map, too. I'm getting less frames on this map than I got on the other one. But not to a point where it's like a problem. It's just something to clock, like, for other people who don't get good frames normally. It goes through it? What do you mean, it goes through it? Like, your Spartan goes through it. There's a sniper on this map. Layout-wise, it doesn't look like it would have... like good lines of sight for sniping, right? Like a lot of like this is all shotgun range over here. Cool map because it's 1v1 alley everywhere. Do we like that though? Like understand that like the best Halo maps are the ones that are built in a way that encourages team play, where you've got complementary sight lines to like push out two different lanes but still be able to work around each other with crossing angles, right? But like if I go this way and you go that way, then we're just in two entirely individual fights, and in order to connect with each other we have to like, you know, find the other entrance to the alley and like pinch. It could lead to like players disconnecting. What's probably going to happen is you're going to get these strategies of people like holding hands and playing super tight just because they don't know the map very well. This ain't it. This one is feels a little bit more
sniper available.
Like congested, right? Like it's like a, I don't know. Everything seems a little too tight on this map. It's just corridors the whole way through. There's like so many corners too. Like look how many freaking corners there are. I'm just like doing shit like this. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I'm looking for something like more traditional. Like I want like a midship looking type of thing, you know? Like organized chaos. The most basic Halo map ever? What, midship? But it works, though. For a reason, you know? The other map was a little better. For some reason, the other map felt a little bit more spacious. While still having the alley component to it or whatever. I'm down to try that other map, like, a little bit later. Supposed to be called Stellar. Not sure where it is. Oh, I guess it's this? It's weird that it's coming up like last. On the last page. And this version of the map is older. That's the thing too, is like, I don't know, man. Ghost Town map picture. The map I was on was basic. The other map was called Good Old Days. And then the one before that, the first map we looked at was called Abiocco. Abbiocco.
Slayer.
Does H5 even have a bad map? I think a lot of opinions on maps are subjective, right? Like, I feel like I like a lot of Halo 5 maps, but if you asked somebody else who maybe isn't a big Halo 5 map like fan what map they like, they probably would say they hate a lot of the maps. Like, they'd say like rig is shit or something, right? But like a lot of their maps are kind of like, it's all just like opinion based, right? Like, or your understanding of the game and how it plays. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a lift.
Is on the way.
Holy, people really like the corridors. Like, there's a grapple on this map.
Translocator.
This is really cool looking.
Acquisition.
Like, graphically, this is a really cool looking map. Gotta be careful about shit like this, right? Who was sending me split up sets? Nah, it's weird, bro. The donation bar is like glitched. I don't know, Pete. It's weird, bro. Like, I come back to it the next day, and the number doesn't make any sense. It says some shit like, what? 1,122.331569, something like it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Nobody's donating money like that. What I told chat, though, is I'm just going to round the numbers. Like, right now we're considering just doing a $3,000 prize pool, and then the rest of the money I would give to commentators that are attending and the observer, and then I'll just take whatever hit financially I take. You know, I'm not really worried about it for just this one-off event. I almost reached that. What do we think of this one, chat? I feel like I'm inside a ship, like in Star Wars. I feel like I'm in the, I don't know, the Imperial, like, starship or some shit. I'm in the Death Star. You like it? It looks nice. Is it, like, tiny? So, okay, this is the entire upper area. And then how do you get up here? Normally. I mean, what the fuck? It's a teleporter. Where am I now? Am I back up top? It's fucking confusing. I don't know where I went. I went down to teleporter and then I ended up back on the top floor again. I feel like there's a lot of creative ideas at play here. It just doesn't look like, when you think Halo map, like competitive Halo map, this is not the layout I have in mind. This is, you know, they took some creative liberties to the point of my confusion. So, like, if I go down here, Sonic Dad, hey, let's go. Thank you for the 4 viewers. Welcome. Hope you had a great stream. How you doing, Sonic Dad? Okay, so we're on the bottom level, I think. I don't think we can go down any lower. But if I want to go back to the top level, as far as I can tell, the only access point to the top level, I think, unless I'm crazy. Hold on. What's this way? What's down here? You can go farther down. Oh shit, there's a third level down. There's 3 levels down. Wait. No, I'm just back where I was. There's only 2 levels. Yo, I'm so confused. So if I go down, I'm back on the top. I'm back on the top level. I swear. Right? Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, we're not playing on this one. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this one. Yeah, we're back. We went back to the top when we went down. I went down here and I'm back on the top again. Imagine, like, you're one shot and you just eject. And then you're just back above your opponent. All of a sudden. Okay, throw some pros on the map. Just confuse the hell out of them, yeah. Hey, Sonic Dad. What's up? Doing great. Just did a hike with the family. I'm good, man. I'm good. Oh, wait, I was not leaving. Sounds nice, man. Hopefully enjoying the weather. Not too hot. Skirt Bird. I don't know if we're going to spend much time on this one. This one's like a skate park. This seems more like a creative project than an actual competitive map. Skirt Bird. 2v2 map vibe. Something to consider, you know, when people think like, you know, like if it's a 2v2 map, it should be smaller or whatever, but all the competitive 2s maps are played on 4s spaces, right? Like we play 2s on Solitude, Livefire, and Recharge. We also play 4s there, and they work on those maps, you know, despite the size. So I don't really know if you have to make a map that's small so that you're specifically designing it for 4 people and no more. Because with the way that Infinite plays and how quickly gameplay is, like being on a 4s map with 4 people is not a bad idea. Why hasn't anybody tried to recreate the H5 Truth map? I'm sure somebody has.
Fatalities give points.
I think that
Points give victory.
if pros are open to it, honestly, I think that the Halo 2 remake that Unique made a while back that has the frame rate concerns, like I wouldn't mind playing on that Halo 2 midship.
Power item order confirmed.
Well, I'll say one thing I actually like about this map in comparison to the others is just I can see things now. Like I feel like the angles are much more wide open. Like you think like Onslaught and Amplified back in Halo 3. Getting like that type of vibe, except way more material. There's just, you know, there's a lot going on. Little levels and whatnot. Like, what's this tunnel? Oh my god. It's like, oh, I found a thrust in here. Like, that was sneaky. Your buddy made this? Got to testify while he was working on a great map. Pretty fun for 2s. Okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, I like the fact that it's more open and I can see more immediately without having to like search and go through narrow corridors. That's definitely doable, yeah? It's kind of a crazy idea, though. It's a weird lineup. It's definitely doable. Anyway. This looks like a COD map. It does look like that. There's a COD, like, Modern Warfare or something that had a map that was on, like, a training space or whatever, right? Like a firing range type map. It looks like something like that. Walk up the ramps? Just walk? I mean, you can't just walk up this, though. Just trying to get up that. I see what you're saying. Probably not an on-stream thing. What, watching the old 2s VODs? Do you have, like, a link to a Forge Hub tournament, like 2s tournament? With maps that were tested? That's the thing, too, is, like, if we're just retrying maps that have already been played, is that new and exciting? Versus, like, is there something that's actually brand new that hasn't been showcased in a Forge Hub tournament that we could play on? Thanks, MLG. Shunk? Wait, what? This is an older map. I remember playing on this one. I don't know if it would make sense for 2s. I think death penalty with this taller ones, even though you gain momentum by running up the ramp, if I sprint up it, whether I walk up, sprint up it, there's only so much momentum I'm going to get running upwards. So I think some of them I might have to clamber. I'm not sure if I can just go straight into a, like a crouch jump up it. Or just walk up it and no need to jump. Because the other side I could get up, no problem. Nice. Oh shit, yeah, when was this played? A year ago. Was I not around for this? I don't even think I was around for this. Nemesis 2, that's probably a good option to try. Gatekeeper, Dawn Chorus. So they did play on the Abioko map.
Fatalities give points. Points give victory.
mean, this is really cool. Okay, I will spend some time watching this.
Overshield.
Are we really innovating much by including these? Downfall, I remember that one. Including these as wildcard maps.
Overshield. Available.
Stellar is in here, though. I've seen that in Stellar was insane, but not in a good way. Yeah, I'd love to see the pros play on Stellar. There's some in here that I'm seeing that we haven't checked out. Arrival isn't one of them, though, and it's making me think like we don't even really need to spend time here. Unless the map is just slept on. You jump on both of them? Whoa. I mean, bro. That's gonna get abused. Shit, what's up, Alfie? We're just looking at like random maps and thinking about whether or not we could potentially throw in some Forge maps, just like wildcard maps. During the tournament. What's the news today? Right now we're just talking about the tournament on Saturday. There is actually some news low-key from Rebs Gaming, right? Like, I saw a 4-minute video that he posted. I was thinking maybe we could watch it together at some point. Just about the... I don't know, whatever internal conflict is happening at Halo Studios. Apparently he's got, like, more evidence to confirm it. This map is kind of cool.
S7. Sniper available.
I kind of don't like how many high ledges you can easily get on top of, though. I'm wondering if that's going to be a problem. So, like, somebody's fighting me here. I could just do this and then, like, go over the door. It's the Halo 2 mission, yeah. Like, expanded upon. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, you can, like, clamber the trees on streets. That might be possible, too. There's drop wall on this map, too. Some maps need competitive settings updates. The cool thing about that Forge Hub map is apparently it was a year ago. So I'm assuming sometime in 2025. Too much stuff? There's a lot going on here.
They're gonna run in to the toughest task of the
What's
day.
this?
Falcon and Legend, probably the favorites in this tournament, but it's Howdy Beavers. Starting off with the lead.
Legends on Optic, so yeah, it's probably last
I'm
year.
convinced that any tournament Legend enters, he is the favorite to win it. So let's see if the hot start that Breaking Shot and Huss have had would continue. But that's exactly why I think that anything.
This is
that
the good old
Legend
days
is in
map, yeah.
Is having him as the favorite. He's so good at staying alive as he outputs damage. He's so in tune with his limits. And now when he's been gifted a sniper rifle, let's see what he can do with it.
That was insane. He was getting dunked on with the plasma pistol, finds his exit route, calls for help from Falcated, and executes the bait and switch to perfection. How Legend
Yeah.
stayed alive
S7.
there
Sniper.
might take an
Inbound.
entire Eli the Ninja Meta 5 VOD review to break down because it was that sick.
Okay, Falcated goes
They
down
stand
early,
next to each
though.
other the
This is
whole
their
time.
chance
Yeah, they need to like hold
isolate
hands and play
Legend,
close,
but
right?
He wisely
Sniper
backs
available.
up, knows he's in a 2v1 situation, doesn't want to lose.
There's a lot of like cat and mouse because there's just so many tight alleyway spaces where you can just run and you're not vulnerable to any angles, you know, that your opponents once had on you.
These two
So it's going to be
sniper
like
bullets.
basically just like cat and mouse tight, like corridor style gameplay. Like this map, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to include.
Now that his teammate is back alive, may re-engage. Huss with some great peek shots, but I think he was still body shot there. No, Breaking Shot will shut him down.
But some of the other maps could have potential. What about Nemesis 2? Like, Nemesis sounds like... Hold on. Skate park was actually pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what this is about. I think we got to just start inviting viewers on these maps and just playing some FFA or something.
Slay.
Just to mix things up. And it's cheeks. Black Ops 6 is skate park map.
Out to seize the
Doesn't mean that every skate park map is going to be bad. See, now this map gives me proper Halo map vibes. You know? Open center, crossing angle, like plenty crossing angles, but also there's like more environment around the outside for outplays and flanks. And when I see this, I'm like, oh, okay, like if you play other Halo maps, you can figure this out pretty freaking quickly. I'm not sure what it has as far as like... Oh, so it has an S7 sniper, apparently. It's like, oh, yeah, regret? Yeah, kind of like the...
S7
It is kind of like a
four.
midship type vibe. There's a lift that goes across the entire bottom mid that I think is actually like low-key. It's kind of like hilarious, and it's a fast lift, bro. Holy. Like, this could lead to some pretty crazy scenarios, for sure. I almost think it's too quick. Like, because you want to be able to, like, punish. You want to be able to shoot somebody and punish somebody for going by. Not that you can't do that. It's just very fast. Someone hit a no-scope? Yeah, like, you can do it, but, I mean, you don't have much of a window. If the lift was, like, a little bit less powerful, I feel like, or you just traveled slower through the air, then you'd see more plays. Found Renegade map. I kind of like this map. Like, I would throw this in as a wild card. I feel like this would be okay.
Active camo. Inbound.
Pros would figure it out pretty quickly. And it looks nice, too, visually.
Active camo available.
And sandbox-wise, I'm not seeing anything that's, like, super problematic. We got repulse, we got sniper, there's a camo. Probably a thrust. I don't know about a grapple. It's called Nemesis 2. I don't know what you can do with the repulse plus this lift here. Oh, not that. It's going to be best of 3 series until we get to a certain point in the bracket. And then it'll be best of 5, probably for the rest of the tournament. I don't think we're going to do any best of 7s. So do best of 5 grand finals with the possibility of a bracket reset like standard. Can you hit a slide and lift and enter with momentum?
Putting shroud screen firmware.
Where's the fucking lift?
S7
I was hoping to,
sniper.
like...
Inbound.
I don't know if it's any more momentum than usual.
S7 sniper.
And if you
available.
go too far, you skip it entirely, right? Nemesis II. Nemesis space II. Not like the number 2. Yeah, this is cool. I'd be open to trying this one out in like a tournament. That's an easy option, I think. Dawn Chorus. Sorcerer. Wait, they have even more maps, it seems, right? Because in the beginning they had... I don't know. Run FFAs? Yeah, we could run an FFA on there, probably. People could tell me what the frame rate is like if they're on, like, Xbox. What am I doing? Oh, I think I know what this is. Just making sure it's not the only one. I know this map. I think they changed the aesthetic of it a bit. They made it darker. Reminds me of H5 competitive map. Yeah, it's a smaller map though too, right? Slide after you hit the lift with all that momentum. Oh yeah, you can land on the floor and then carry it into a slide, but then where are you gonna go? You go, there's not much space to work with once you hit the area that you land, right, John? So like, yeah, you can land and slide and you get some momentum, but if you keep going, you're just gonna go off map on one side.
Out to seize the enemy.
This map is cool looking too. Frame rate looks okay. I played some FFAs on this map a year ago or so.
Overshield inbound.
You got a sniper.
Suited for high.
It's kind of a small map though. What's up, young Ty? How you doing, bro? Welcome.
Overshield available.
Would this be too small? It's honestly not that bad. OS and sniper. Any equipment though? Plan to keep up with COD champs. I was thinking maybe we stream Friday and maybe Sunday, but we're doing the tournament on Saturday, right? So I'm gonna have to miss COD champs on Saturday. But I'm open to doing like a watch party stream for Champ Sunday. What do you guys think? I just haven't really been keeping up with COD since we sort of stopped watching. Map looks like a great size. It's definitely a twos map. It's definitely like a map that you would be like too chaotic, I think, to play in fours. Seems like a smaller play space. I don't know. This looks like a fun spot for FFA, though. Honestly, I think getting some FFA going here would be pretty cool. I don't see any equipment, unless I'm crazy. Oh, unless it's like on the outer area here. Watch Party Sunday, right? Reminds you of Destiny. Ooh, even the outer. This looks cool, too, right? Like, person that took the time to design this, like, actually tried to create like an off map and like skybox type segment. There's definitely some maps in this game where you wonder why they didn't get more appreciation than they did, you know? You like the Watch Party Sunday? Okay. Well, I mean, especially if it's only a one-day event Saturday, then I can justify going live and we do a Watch Party Sunday. But again, now we have to figure out how to potentially add more people to the tournament without extending the length of the tournament. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any equipment. I wouldn't mind having like a single piece of equipment on the map. Oh, a shroud screen. Okay. This one's called Dawn Chorus. I even like the name, honestly. Like, everything feels very Halo. The look of the map, the name of the map, it just give me some real Halo vibes for sure. It's nice. It's a nice looking map. It's very Halo 5. Relies a lot on skill. Okay. Okay, I like two of those, right? Nemesis and Dawn Chorus, I think, are good options. Seems to be two of these. Yeah, Shroud's not the most exciting. Maybe I missed something, though. You know, there could have been like a thrust somewhere. Dune vibes. Oh shit, this is a Halo 5 map, isn't it? What's that map? Is this what I think it is? Tyrant? Is it Tyrant? Is that what it is?
Earn the most kills to win. Then contact the authorities.
Wait, maybe not. It looks like Tyrant, though. Whoa.
Alert. Translocator. Available soon.
QT S7. Play the map in Search and
Translocator
Destroy.
Available for acquisition.
Okay, it's definitely not Tyrant, but it's got the same sort of aesthetic as Tyrant. Oh, you gotta go out on the catwalk here.
Suited for high visibility.
This map's in Arena 2s? What's Arena 2s? Like the Social 2s playlist? This one's okay. I think I get concerned when I see a lot of corridor spaces, right? Like, this area here feels very separate from the other side, another, like, level of the map. If there's too many levels and too many corridors, it gets, like, a little crazy, you know? This looks cool, though. I don't know. What do you think? Can't stand on that. It's not that complicated, though.
S7 Sniper inbound.
This one's okay. This one's okay. Could be more open, yeah. That was Oppressor. This one looks like the published one, but this one is more recent. Oh, multi-team. All right, fuck them. Not Halo enough. Is it just Warlock? It might be. This actually might be Warlock. Now that I'm looking at it from above here. It looks like Warlock top mid. Yep. Oh, it looks small too.
Slayer.
Oh, you know what? It could be a modified Warlock actually. It might be Warlock, but then there's like more to it or something. Warlock is classic? Yeah. It's a 2v2 tournament on Saturday.
Fatalities give points. Points give victory.
This Saturday. So it's definitely not traditional Warlock. I've seen this map played actually in 2's Forge Hub before. Whoa. What the hell? That's a normal... Wait, is my jump height different? Whoa. Wait, what? My jump height is modified inside this specific area. Is that what just happened? Or am I tripping out? That's not crouch jump height. But all of a sudden I can jump higher. How do you make that work? That's an interesting concept. Like, is there some maps where I could, like, modify jump height in certain areas? Whoa. Oh, you can slide through it, though. It's very vertical. When maps are designed in, like, a tower structure like this, where the vertical is this sharp, it's not... I'm not as big a fan, right? It's like, verticality is good, but if it's, like, a winding tower where one guy's, like, way up at the top... Kind of a hard sell. It's a low grab spot. Yeah. Forge up tourneys are fun to watch. Would be neat if my tourney ran some custom maps. Is that what I'm... So basically, I'm looking into throwing in a couple wildcard Forge maps. So like one wildcard Forge map per series, but still prioritizing competitive settings. So Recharge, Live Fire, and Solitude, would be the majority of the maps that you play on, but there'd be one wildcard Forge map every series, basically. Is what I was thinking. But I would want to choose maps that I think actually could play well competitively, and not just like any Forge map, you know? So this one, I don't know. We have a sniper and a stalker.
Bruce, at work.
How far is this? Or just go straight up? I was thinking probably just game 3. So game 2 in a best of 3 and game 3 in a best of 5, so that it's not the decider for a series, but it has an impact on the, you know, the way the series goes. Right? Because if the map that decides the series is a Forge map, and then... I don't know. I mean, not that it, like, can't be done. I just like the idea of a very competitive tourney. I want to give the pros a heads up on that. Yeah, so I want to make a little tweet or something and say, I mean, I wanted to just kind of ask for feedback and see what people think, but I guess if I do that, then it's like kind of like I need to like set a standard, right, and make a decision, because then I'm going to get different feedback. This is why I like being a watch party host, right? Because we just show up and bring the vibes, bro. I don't got to make any decisions. This is the lesson that I learned here is the more that I just get to vibe and watch party, the more fun I'm having. We had a good chat. We had a good, is it called Ilix? Is that how it says? Ilix. Interesting. Looks like Halo Reach. Hell at Oddball. The challenge, it's good to do different things. I like the fact that it feels like we're contributing in the space. I like to be able to contribute. I think we're gonna play some ranked in a little bit, Basky. Just looking at some of these Forge Hub maps and talking about the tournament. What I'll probably do is later tonight, I think I'll record something for Twitter. Talk to the pros before doing anything, because I think if you make a decision that clashes with their interests, that'll make a future tournament hosting problematic. Yeah, so I mean, it's not just the pros that need to be considered, right?
Earn the most kills to win.
Let me just propose some ideas on Twitter and then see who gets back to it, okay? I don't know how could I communicate with all the pros directly? Like somebody said there's a pro Discord, like I'm not in that. So if I was like invited to that, they gave me an opportunity to like directly communicate with the pros, then great. But the only way that I know, you know, how to get something out there would be to make a Twitter video and then just talk, like share my mindset. What happened to Lucid settings? I mean, Lucid's playing Marathon, so those aren't happening. What is this? Custom equipment A. Am I faster? No. What does it do? Like a damage boost, imagine? It could be. Yeah, I kind of don't mind the look of this map. It's kind of... I don't know. It's open, but like not super open. No, I agree, MLG.
Additional equipment incoming.
Like I said, bro, I'm not just gonna, without consideration, make decisions on things. I'm going to ask for feedback and do the best that I can to be transparent. But at the end of the day, I also do need to decide, right? Like, we are hosting a tournament. It is free to attend.
Spanker, inbound.
So as long as I'm, like, certain decisions I need to be able to make, right? all I can do is just try to like be as
Spanker available.
transparent about the process as I can be. Don't think pros would care as long as they have tourneys to play, and it's just that's not necessarily true. Like, I think now that we've gotten to a point where people have signed up, like, people who have signed up are signing up under certain impressions, right? They've made, like, it's a one-day tournament. They're signing up under the assumption that it's going to be competitive settings, I'm assuming. Even though it doesn't specify it specifically, I think, when the sign-up, in the sign-up area. This map is kind of fun to just run around on. I don't know what that custom equipment is. And the rocket launcher might not be necessary, but
Spanker inbound.
anyway. Then we have to consider stuff like spawns. Where are they going to spawn people? And think about that too.
Spanker available.
Seems like so close to being achievable. Invite some bots? I think I'm just going to invite viewers. All right, chat, I'm going to open up the lobby to 8 if you guys want to jump in here, and then we will test some of these maps out in HCS FFA settings. Let's start with Nemesis 2. What the hell is Nemesis X? 2 Forge maps just missing texture. Would I give 1 minute to try for feedback? Maybe. I don't know how good I can... I'm not sure if my feedback would be very helpful for you. Mic is on. Gotcha. Okay, so... Behemoth. Difference between HCS and CDL is so crazy because HCS takes 1 to 2 year breaks while COD has a new game every year. I mean, they don't do that on purpose. Like, I don't think that the HCS team wants to take 1 to 2 year breaks. I just think that, unfortunately, their hands are tied because there's no game to create tournaments for, and HCS has to request a budget. And like everything that they do is funded by Halo Studios 343. They're at the whim of Halo Studios, right? So if Halo Studios decides that they're not going to give them a budget for a circuit, then HCS can't run a circuit for the year, is my understanding. Ideally, we would have a game every single year. All right, we have 2 spots in this. For anybody that wants to jump in. Or not every year, sorry, like once every 2-3 years. I think would be better. I don't think we want a new Halo game every year, personally. Even though it's nice to see like an explosion of like interest for COD every year because they know that something new is coming. It's just like it's the same. It feels like the same experience rehashed in subtle ways every single year for COD. I prefer to have like a longer window of time between releases. The esports should never end though. Esports should be every year. That's the frustrating thing. There should always be like a league to look forward to, tournaments to look forward to. You know, if that continued consistently, regardless of whether or not games were coming out, that'd be really nice.
Slayer.
Anyone know this map? I mean, I've seen it played. I've been on an earlier version of Nemesis in the past. It's not very complicated to figure out either, you know? Yeah, it's just revamped Nemesis. That map came out years ago in Forge.
Earn the most kills to win.
Where we begin.
Then contact the authorities.
Warning.
Bullets. Suited for high visibility.
Probably should have just bandit killed you.
Radius was adequate.
Nice. Ammo.
Remain calm.
YOLO. It's like you're just so fast. Before I know it, I'm on the other side of the map.
Not found.
Double kill.
Oh, imagine. Fuck.
This is the way.
Active camo.
Panda. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bro.
Perfect.
Shit.
Double kill.
Might be dead, though.
Active camo available. Life expectancy shortened. Vital signs not found.
No.
Killing spree.
S7 sniper inbound. Okay.
All right.
Warning.
How many people venturing into the middle of the map, and it's hard to justify it, right, with the way it's laid out.
Vital signs not found. Active camo inbound. Please remain calm.
Yard sale.
You guys full? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think so. I should have played to repulse me.
Life expectancy shortened. Successfully delivered.
Needs more gun pickups. It is sort of straightforward as far as I can tell. There's like equipment, but I don't think there's any power weapon. I think there might be a sniper, isn't there? I thought there was a sniper. It's just like not on the map right now. Where the fuck? Chat, where'd he go? Maybe I'm crazy?
Vital signs not found. for pickup.
There's a sniper. I literally was using it earlier. I forgot about it.
Life expectancy. Short.
What about Forge Hub? Sorry. These are Forge maps, yes.
Bullets.
Perfect.
Not found. Warning.
I guess if you're on this side of the lift, it's pretty easy to shoot him. Shit, bro. He shoots me instead of the guy directly in front of him. Yeah, it's from a Forge Hub tournament, yeah. But it's just a, you know,
Active camo.
it's another Forge map.
Inbound. Active camo available.
Shit.
Abundant
killed
skill.
him.
Detected. Warning. Bullets. S7 sniper inbound.
What's up, Mike? How you doing? Welcome in. Just playing FFA on some Forge maps right now.
S7 sniper available. Bullets.
Double kill. Double kill.
What? And I die. I swear I had a 5 on him. Want to run in this? I don't know. I don't know. Good question.
Bullets. Successfully delivered.
5 minutes remaining. Double kill.
Active camo available.
I lived that.
Bullets. Please remain calm.
Just chaos.
Bullets. Successfully delivered.
Bruh, chill. We've come a long way since 10 years ago. I agree, yeah. These maps look more like dev maps than they ever have. It's like Origin meets Guardian. Kind of, yeah. They're kind of like more like a midship, right? Because it's symmetrical. A big old waste of my time.
Life expectancy shortened.
Are we lagging? Like, what the hell? Some of the arena maps from Fortnite? Yes. Some of the comp maps, yeah.
Perfect.
Power item. Have
What the
arrived.
hell? Here we do.
Please remain calm.
Ruthless. Hate getting my kills stolen, bruh. Your net sucks? I gotcha. I didn't know he went that way. No way.
Vital signs not found. Life expectancy shortened.
Double kill.
Modus HCS FFA map is called Nemesis II. Nemesis 2. God, the struggle.
Perfect.
Active camo inbound. Life expectancy shortened.
1 minute remaining.
Camo available.
How did I not get an assist?
Perfect. Killing spree.
Plasma grenade acquired. Life expectancy shortened.
Again, brutal steel. Falls off the map. I'm dead. And John gets the free picks. Love it, bro. Love it. I literally had the win in my hands right there. Gotta be ice here. Cool map. Cool map. GG's. Yeah, I mean, it's super open. Just kind of whatever. What was the other one that we played? Dawn Chorus. Spawns need fixing? Spawns are always chaotic in FFA, though. Control the nades off launchers? Yeah, but then they're not really going to land in a spot where anybody's hanging out, you know? It's a cool one. Will the map be in my tournament? Maybe. You got a Hail Mary with it?
Slayer.
This one will be kind of similar, I feel like, gameplay wise, but a little bit more
Earn the most
interesting.
kills to win.
Oh,
Then
he's on top of me. Can I go down? I can't go down. There's no going down here. I'm just completely stuck. What's the point of those lifts? Or it's like specifically down and nowhere else? Bro, I love how he lives that. Only to get stolen by somebody else.
Available. Please remain calm. Shortened.
Get him dead. Fall off? Yeah.
Please remain calm.
Bro, that tree just blocked one of my bullets. The little branches. I guess that makes sense. No way.
Overshield available.
Double kill. Perfect.
Shit. Oh. I did stick him. Fuck.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Chaotic. This is actually kind of a cool map. It's hard to bounce snakes off that properly.
Perfect.
S7 sniper available. Overshield.
This is so
inbound.
awkward.
Bullets.
I swear I just heard a lift. Some of the architecture makes bouncing nades a little awkward. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool graphically, but then you're banking your nade up the staircase and you're just hitting like a random pillar and it's going wherever the fuck it wants. Somebody hiding in the corner on my right. Something at Doom? It does have Doom vibes, yeah. Gothic look, yeah. So like I want to do this type of wow, nice shot. This type of bank makes sense because it's gonna go straight, but off the wall it's just gonna go anywhere. That's what it feels like. Shit. Audio cue sounded like he was
Not found.
in a different location than he really was.
Life expectancy shortened. Overshield inbound.
Jeez. Kind of like that outer area. That's kind of cool. Probably could have lived there longer. No, 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 no. So so classic. I take it back. I take it back. I spoke too soon. Best case scenario. Hold on. Should have shot the one shot.
Bullets successfully.
What? Whoa, whoa.
Please remain calm.
Yeah, I dig it too. Weird for nades, bro. Hey, you can't go down. Just trapped there. Oh, the choke. I should have gone for the beatdown after. Sometimes I just shoot weird, bro.
Vital signs not found.
Okay. One of your favorite maps in all of Infinite? Homie French?
S7.
Did a good job.
Sniper inbound. Overshield inbound. S7. Sniper available. Overshield available.
Oh, that's kind of cheesy. Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. Guess we can do the same thing. Like you can't like physically stand on those very easily.
Yard sale.
Life expectancy
Out of ammo.
shortened. Please remain calm.
Yo, bro, chase me to the depths. Holy fuck. There's other targets. Like, what was the audio cue I just got?
Not found.
Double kill.
Same. You really just gotta go, 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 keep going, because you're gonna get hit by 2 eventually.
Please remain calm. Overshield inbound.
Oh, he's got 4 nades in the corner somehow.
Overshield available.
Fuck, bro. What is this chaos?
Life expectancy shortened. Please remain calm.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Just chaos. I keep saying that. Just insanity on the other side of the map. Oh no.
Vital signs not found.
Really?
Double kill.
Galactic holiday. Please remain calm. S7 sniper inbound.
It sounded like he was right there.
Life expectancy shortened. S7 sniper available.
Not bad, Barrios. We're just playing like random Forge map FFAs right now. So we're chilling. It's low, keeping it low key right now.
Overshield available.
See, it sounds like he's like the audio cues are kind of confusing. That's such a ruthless fucking steal. I tracked him perfectly too. Man. Oh. 24 assists. Kidding me? Went the wrong way.
Excellent precision. Successfully delivered. Life expectancy shortened.
Where? Bill's having the game of his life right now.
Life expectancy short.
All right, bro.
Remaining.
Overshield available.
Damn, that is a ridiculous weapon. Close quarters, you die so fast. Trying to get beat down range.
Perfect. Remaining.
getting milked.
Life expectancy shortened.
10 seconds.
Vital signs not found.
Shit.
Tie.
Oh my god. I guess we win it off assistant deaths. GG's. Holy shit. Sweaty. Sweaty, sweaty. That was fun. That map's actually nice. Needle around the map is a little bit weird, yeah. Terrible for FFA? I actually thought it was kind of fun. It is like, you know, spawns are always going to be weird. The map is kind of small, right? The map is kind of small. Yo, what's up, Luminon? How we doing, man? Welcome. What do I like? I like Nemesis 2, and I like, what's it called? The one we just played. Dawn Chorus. But those maps are not maps that were recommended in the group chat. They're other Forge maps. Tournament ready 2v2 ASIMs. Yeah, like they're none of the maps in the 2v2 ASIMs. I don't know if this is going to be good for FFA. It might be weird. Any 100% adding? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm 100% on any of the ideas that we have yet, right? Like, yeah, maybe we add those two that I just told you. But I don't know. There's a better chance we do the Forge map. Just the idea of like extending the tournament to 2 days seems tricky at this point, you know? Like we're late and it's a lot of planning. And it's going to change things to the point where people who had signed up initially might cancel their signups. It just, you know what I mean? Because they're signing up under the impression that it's a 1 day. So that part is complicated. Throwing a couple Forge maps here and there, that's not so big of a deal. And then there are pros that would be down to sign up. Like I think Yak is down to sign up. Descendant and Acid are down to sign up. So it's like, how do we incorporate more pro teams and still run the tournament on time? I would be down for single elimination for like a small portion of the bracket just to get through the early rounds quicker, maybe? I don't know.
Earn the most kills to win. Then contact the authorities.
GA Rav. Yeah, no, I wouldn't use that. Let's not use Ravager if we can. I forgot about that. That's the thing too. Like this map has a Ravager on it, and immediately Spartan John is using it.
Double kill. Triple kill.
10 a.m. to midnight, like the whole freaking day. Thought more pros would sign up. I mean, I think it's not that they weren't down. They might have just been like kind of slow to the, you know what I mean? Like their last minute. I think some of them were like going to do it, but they didn't get around to it. And then now it's full. Is my understanding.
Bullets.
Because a lot of these tournaments typically don't go like fill up till pretty close to the actual event. Adding a wait list? How would that? Oh yeah, okay. So we can figure it out later. And then let's just see if there's like interest from some other pros that would justify changing the format a bit or just keeping it the same. Yeah, it's full, exactly, yeah. We have 32 teams now. Hey Turbolo, what's up, bro? How we doing? This map is interesting.
Overshield inbound.
Nobody's gonna steal you. No, what?
Bullets. Successfully delivered.
that. Yeah, that's what chat was saying. It's kind of like CS. This one's not so bad, honestly. It is like a little bit more non-traditional layout-wise, but
Successfully delivered.
could be fun. Shit.
Please remain calm.
Double kill.
Pride and adoration.
That's the thing about the spawns. Game doesn't know where to put us.
Bullets.
My slide delayed my shot. Should have jumped or something. He just spawned on top of me.
Inbound. Overshield inbound.
Bro, it's laggy as hell.
Bullets. Ravager available.
Double kill.
Overshield available. Excellent precision.
Killing spree. Double kill.
No packet loss? Is that what you're getting? I was expecting that to just like outright kill me.
Double kill.
Give it a try, maybe.
Celebration.
Dead. Alright, I just gotta like stand still. I've spawned, honestly. I'm good. Targets everywhere.
Bullets.
What the fuck? How did he... What? Alright, this one's a little bit too much for FFA, I think. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm just... Stupid.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available.
Again, yeah, I killed her, sis. Wow.
Bullets.
I like that timing. This one is a frustrating one. I might end this one early. We're just spawning on top of each other.
Vital signs not found.
Watch, somebody's gonna spawn. No? Come on.
Successfully delivered. Warning. Bullets. Overshield inbound.
This is ridiculous.
Overshield available.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Vital signs not found.
Shouldn't even have thrusted. Had him.
Double kill.
God, what the fuck? Basically just spawning at the same time across from each other.
Vital signs not found. Inbound. Overshield inbound.
Whoa.
Ravager available.
5 minutes remaining.
Overshield available.
Okay. I'm gonna end this one. This one's kind of cheesy. GG's, guys. I think I'm gonna come back and play some ranked for a bit. Because it's already 7:30. Yeah, right. It was like it's hard to stop once you start, but it's just the same, you know, spawn on top of each other scenario over and over and over again. Probably gonna get like a really quick game. I'll be right back.
Strongholds.
Ah, pero el sistema mapas, weón.
Right on time, bro. Right on time. Flip my nasty perfy reversey? Hope so.
Hold. More
Alright, give me my 16 hundo back. Gonna do something else right now.
Tome a tiro.
Wait, Spartan John.
bullets.
My guy. He followed me into the matchmaking queue.
Stronghold Charlie is out
acá. Estoy
Your
nada.
team
Responde nada.
scoring.
Active camo. Inbound. The enemy has captured Alpha. Active camo available. We captured Bravo.
Pantalla. Sí, claro.
The enemy has captured Starman.
Tiro, tiro, tiro. Buena.
Shit. Should be dead to rights. I don't know how he's full shield. Shot the nade. I don't know how he was full shield coming off a nest there. What kind of earbuds? They're called like one more earbuds. Something like that. I never have a good answer. We need a command for that. We need a command. I keep forgetting. I've been asked it for years, honestly. I don't know if Lady Mando's lurking. She can help us out. Team up anywhere?
Stronghold Alpha is ours.
I didn't mean to jump. I'm dead. Fuck, bro.
Sí, claro, tiro.
They're close.
Tras de ese creo.
Should be all three. Easy three.
The enemy has captured Alpha. We have captured Charlie. Please remain calm.
Tango's closing in.
Devuélvanse. Varo, me tiro.
Active camo.
Muere ahora.
Inbound.
Estamos sale.
Sinking down for translocation.
Ya hay uno acá, ya hay uno acá, ya hay uno acá en la pila.
Ammo available.
Tiro, tiro, tiro.
Call.
Ah, me mataron. Estamos que tiro bien. Buena, vale. Antes, Carlitos, yo tengo.
Excellent precision. We captured Alpha. Great. S7.
Está en el vendido.
Inbound. Stronghold Charlie. Above.
Siguen en el vendido. Mueren en el.
Nice, dude.
Sniper available.
Should be here. Oh.
Muere uno sin plan.
Bullets.
Spawn like Turbiner A.
Están en la pila.
Halfway to victory.
Love how he hopped out.
Stronghold Charlie. Locked.
Enemy Spartans are closing.
Killing spree.
Te ayudo en con tiros.
Thank you, Onyx Raptor. Welcome, bro.
Locator.
GG first map you played on was good for FFA. It was fun. GG, Bill. Or that was that the first map you played on? The one that the Dawn Chorus one was cool, right?
Available for acquisition.
Ah, there's two.
Ya tiro
That's
uno.
silly.
Muere uno. Está en ese
There's
otro.
some damage. Teammate picks up off of it. They're gonna get the kill on Ness, and we're gonna win this thing perfectly.
S7
If we play the game, we gotta play the game. That's not good.
Vital
going on?
signs. Not found.
Tras de ese nacieron.
down.
Stronghold Alpha. Lost.
Enemy team score.
Active camo. Inbound.
Tiene camo. En Dai ya tiro. Muere uno en Dai y hay otro en Chipla. La
Active
respawn.
camo available.
Shit. That nade was bad timing. Got the trade
En la
though.
pila. Camo te lo tiro allá en la pila, bro.
The enemy has
En A class,
captured
para
Bravo.
mirador. Llega otro mirador.
How am I soloing this?
Murió.
The demolition radius was adequate.
Your team scored.
Alright.
Nearing victory.
Power items in transit.
Alright, like I'm not even shooting. GG Pinky.
Victory.
Eso, que salgan malitos para yo salir positivo, weón.
70 earbuds with a microphone? No. Okay, hold on. I think it's these ones. They might be the $70. Yeah. These guys. Or I'll just link this. This is the Canadian Amazon though. Holy shit, that was a larger link than expected.
King of the Hill.
It said it's heavy and hot. I don't like wearing like a large headset either. Yeah. I gave up really quick. Yeah, once we hit the 200 point mark, he was pretty checked. Headset's not the way. I mean, it's up to you, man. There's no like I can't recommend these earbuds as like, you know, the way to go by any means. I just got earbuds because I didn't want to wear headphones. I just don't find it as comfortable. I don't like the look of it as much, especially if I'm just like watching the game, like watch party.
Become
Hill ready.
Up red tower. Second field, third tower. He's dead.
This is a sweatier lobby. I don't know how Necessity killed Posity there. I got him the one shot.
Enemy team took the hill.
He's flanking in blue. Ice one
Hill
shot.
control.
Top mid.
vital signs. Not found.
Should be more here.
Top blue cat.
Leaving red.
Dead. Top blue cat. One bullet and snipe. Top mid. Teammate has it. They're on blue snipe and top mid. They're on top mid. I'm fucking dog. Wait, they're on the ice tunnel. Bottom
Your
mid.
team
Two
about
bottom
to
mid.
score.
Both weak. Bottom mid, GT. Bottom catwalk. Back red.
Your team scored.
Red
Hill
sticky.
incoming.
Red stickies and red
Hill
sticky.
ready.
Jumping out nice.
Gotta get inside red.
Top red. Top blue cat.
Translocated. Available for
Shit, that guy just repeats and did so much damage across the map.
Dude.
Enemy team took the hill.
It's impossible to kill him there. Oh, okay. I guess not. You got really good spawns.
Top red. catwalk.
Another one down.
Should be our hill. And one guy.
Hill controlled.
They got no hill time despite being in red as much as they were.
Plasma grenades obtained.
F7.
S7. Sniper available.
Yep, snipe. Head. Snipe down. Drop that tower, one shot.
Oh shit, bro.
Snipe still down.
I don't know how we're just starting to collect time.
On snipe. Weak on snipe. Back red. Top right tower. Dead. Front red, one shot. Dead.
Another one to that sniper.
Back red. Sniping.
Enemy
The
team
hill,
took
sniping.
the hill.
Translocator is on the way.
Hill controlled.
Fuck.
Translocator
I literally could have killed him.
confirmed.
The sprint
Enemy
strafe
team
fucked me
took
up.
the
That's
hill.
actually crazy. I did the wrong move.
Enemy team took the hill.
Top red tower. Red window. QT. Top mid. Hill, one shot.
Hill controlled.
Yeah, it's idiotic. I can't like go forward there. I just gotta stay back.
On mid, one shot. Ice, one shot. Yellow boxes.
Enemy team took the hill.
That was not my route.
Hill controlled.
Top blue.
I don't know how we're still fighting for this hill.
Back red weak.
Enemy about to score.
Bro, where am I shooting?
QT, dead.
Spartan
I
down.
don't see him.
Hill controlled.
time, man?
Power items in transit.
Snipes up.
Power items have arrived.
On blue.
Your team about to score.
Bottom blue, catwalk. Bottom blue, catwalk.
Bro, how do I let that happen?
Enemy team took the hill.
I might take the hill now. I get two.
1 minute remaining. Hill controlled.
GT.
Your team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Hill controlled.
He was waiting in blue for me.
Spartan
You've lost a
John.
teammate.
Should be able to play time on the last hill at the very least.
That was a good kill.
Cargo.
Shouldn't be getting hill time here, bro. What are we doing? Wait, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Cargo, one shot. Gonna shoot him.
All right, we're capping this.
There she is.
Cargo.
30 seconds remaining.
Clear.
Your team about to score.
One shot front red. Two red stickies.
Translocator available for acquisition.
Your team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready.
Bonus successfully delivered.
Enemy team took the hill. 10 seconds. Victory.
GG. GG, easy. Whoa. Holy shit. GG excluded. Took your son to Halo Worlds and you're happy to report Shyway is truly a man of the people. Whoa. Thank you, man. Thanks for taking the time to chum it up. What do we talk about? Yo, thank you for the $5. Wheel in motion. Appreciate it, man. Very kind. How you doing, man? Try to be personable at the events. Should hopefully be at Halo Fest too. Personally, was an Arby's headset. Arby's? Rocking game chair in front of a giant TV kind of guy. Until you came back to gaming 15 years later. Yeah, that doesn't really fly anymore, does it? Not really using big screen TVs either. Remember split screen on a big screen, like CRT type TV, like a huge one. Not bad, boys. We got 1600. This is the last stretch, right? We break it to 1700 and then, you know, open the floodgates and the sky's the limit. Just got to break into 17. I know, plus 10. I mean, it really depends more, at least for me, it depends on my KD. If I'm not like negative and we're getting a lot of kills, then I'll probably get a higher CSR reward. I only got plus 10, so I didn't play an amazing game KD wise. Right, I went negative in that game. Holy shit, John. Need like a fan or something, bro. Did they clutch this up? 44 to 36. He's got to wheel this back somehow. There's no way, right? His team is too dead and he's solo fighting for camo. Oh, what? How does he live? Like, I would not live that. The repulse, I can understand, but he clambered. And he still lived it.
Sometimes it's that obvious Tetrify. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Eek. Probably just got dunked on. Like a fan. Electric fan just plugged into your wall, right? Just pointed directly at you. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Wait, what do you want to know, Bump? 104 FOV. Yeah, it's a good team. Wait, are they playing together now? They're not playing together now, right? It's just K doing solo queue. Yeah. What's up, Chef?
Capture the flag.
Oh shit, we're playing in the same game, I think. Or we just got the same map. Let's see. They're yeah, he's what? They put him on the other team, bro? And these guys are 3-stacking. Spice, Spookeasy, Silver Fox. I wonder what his rank is. Must not be that high yet. I shouldn't have named that. They hand-delivered him the rockets, didn't they? We picked up rockets, and then they sent it to K. And they have OS, and they're running a full... Oh my god, holy shit.
Expectancy.
Enemy captured your flag.
I couldn't have gone worse.
Please remain calm.
Jeez. He's in our base, though. Just lock in, lock in, that's all.
Flag returned.
How's Halo these days? Any news in the next MP? No news on multiplayer. Not too much different than usual, right? Just added a couple of maps back to ranked matchmaking, but similar grind, yeah. If you've been here in the last year.
Our flag. Take it back. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Excellent procedure.
This is just an easy dub for these guys right now. The 3-stack calming plus collect.
Keep your head down.
Doesn't seem like a fair matchup.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Fido's a good player, but
Your flag.
Our items have arrived.
he's fucking 14 and 2.
Power weapons requisitioned.
He's definitely gonna be playing for the sniper.
Please remain calm. Power weapons available for procurement. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Shoot my aim. Probably.
Another one down.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Enemy captured your flag.
17 and 3, bro. What the hell? Find it crazy how the game seems to flow in the favor of a pro. Obviously, they have to execute properly so that they keep getting opportunities, but like The rocket's just being sent. I guess he might have blamed the rocket guy. Like, I don't know. But the rocket's just getting sent to him off the open strat. Like, wow. Wait, how's that disrespectful to me exactly, Chef? Yeah, I don't know. I tend to prioritize flanking rockets and then going for flag, but obviously I should have just, I don't know, should have played for OS or something maybe.
Slayer.
Whatever you feel confident in, I guess. Maybe snipe. Like, I would think that somebody else would be prioritizing snipe. Especially depends on where you spawn. Like, technically, if you want to make the best play, you should make the play based on your spawn location, I guess.
Perdemos.
But, you know, I kind of just have my set idea.
Out to seize the enemy.
Tango closing in.
Precise projectile application.
Double kill.
Celebration.
I could all spawn cafe here. I'm dead. I didn't think that... Okay. For some reason, I thought I would not get triple teamed.
Enemy there.
Should have just waited longer.
One down.
Oh no.
Eyes up. Tango's close.
Big waste. I should have flanked. Like, what am I doing?
Close. Enemy shields down. Perfect.
Stay mobile.
How do I miss 3 out of 4 shots there? I hit 1 out of 4 shots there.
We've lost a teammate.
Co-op pirate game. Sea of
They're
Thieves?
close. Keep your head
Active
down.
ammo available. Please remain calm.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Shock rifle inbound. Shock rifle available.
Fuck, bro, that reload timing. Three.
Life expectancy shortened.
No way. No beatdown. Oh my god. What's up, Shizzy?
Another one down.
Easy. Yeah, I get sniper is more impactful than rockets, but you want both. You get your snipe is free on pit, right? So it's like snipe plus rockets or snipe plus OS is how it works. You know, just get snipe and then call it a day. But it was the way that it played out, right? We controlled rockets and then we brought it to the base and then died to sniper, and then he had sniper rockets off the open strat.
Active camo here.
Not found.
Enemy
I'm dead.
Enemy is below us.
Come on, this is so winnable. I don't know what happened to camo though. I think they have it.
Please remain calm.
In my sights.
I love how the nade just fell out the window somehow. Like,
Taking cover.
dude, bad misses, bad misses, terrible, 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 terrible.
Shock rifle available.
defeat.
It's the hesitation, you know? You gotta be so confident playing this game all the time. Thanks, boys. Right. In most pro games, they play for OS over rockets first. Do we at least know if the next remake is currently in development? The next remake, like the next campaign game? I believe so. We'd have no hard confirmation on anything, right, Brandon? My bad if I'm super delayed on that. All we know is that the campaign Evolve remake is coming out at the end of the month, and that's it. They're working on a multiplayer. It's understood, at least, but there's no actual confirmation that they're even working on one. GG, Spice.
We've been staying in Spain all fucking year and not putting a bit money on them.
Thrusters acquired.
No, chill. Oh my god, don't ever jump in the air.
Yeah.
Never jump in the air.
Hope my damage would be helpful, but I guess not.
Get motherfuckers, boys.
We burn camera
Get
though.
fucked here, boys. Oh my god. Back to B1. B1. B2.
Taking cover.
B2. B2.
Pro again. What's up, Ham?
Got it.
I mean, bro.
Enemy far.
Enemy flag returned.
Oh my god, boys, like I'm not on one yet. Wait till I'm
The only two guys alive on the map. And they're both looking at me.
Shit.
Eyes up.
Oh, I got it. I hit the shot that counts.
Another one down.
So hard to not immediately try to like chase
Car one.
the angle, right?
Oh god, nade car.
Like I dropped down a car 3 and then I put myself in the line of fire for the Util guy. And then I die for free because I'm already weak just because I saw that guy drop. And it changed my whole game plan. To come back with it.
Perfect.
Got one.
So close. Just-
Oh, you got him, 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 you got him.
Take cover.
Active
Yeah.
camo available.
Hardcore flank.
Target spotted.
One shot, our flag door. They got a camera.
They don't.
B1, B1, B1. Oh my god, ED. I need to go max sense if I want to accelerate.
I guess I'm just coming back. I don't even know. Whoa. Slow turn as fuck. Oh, and I suck. God, I'm giving up. I'm giving up like halfway through the fight. That's the thing. You gotta just be locked. Something's not working out my way, and then I'm just like, I just stop fighting.
They have our flag. Take it back. Look there. And enemy flag carrier.
Got him.
Enemy there.
Yeah. He just fucks me.
Enemy flag carrier.
So beat down.
We've lost a teammate.
Damn.
Life expectancy shortened.
Enemy captured your flag.
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
In my sights.
Flag, flag.
Prepare for return trip. You've been spotted.
Damn.
Could be achievable. Across the car, and I got nobody looking at car. I need to do it myself. Put the flag down and look at car.
Flag captured.
Active inbound.
Got me on camera.
Active camo available.
P2.
They kill camera. Oh, no.
Go for a P2. Good job. You needed there. Oh my god.
What's up, Dab?
They just
Welcome,
a
bro.
bad player.
W.
Oh my god, I got no flag. They just shoot
S and D might participate. The tournament is full now, unfortunately, so I'm trying to figure out how to get more people in.
The enemy flag carrier.
We have 32 signups now.
Last guy's in our corner. Last guy's in our corner.
Flag returned.
Use extreme caution. They know where you are. You are exposed, Spartan. Vital signs.
Car 3,
Not
down
found.
here.
They know where you are.
Tango's closing in.
That was the flank of a lifetime, but now he's alone. He's just jumping at them with no nades. I don't know what happened to his nades.
Took too long. I was too.
Enemy flag returned.
Flag. Got time for me. Shot time. Kill the flag carrier.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Nice.
On your fridge door.
Flag returned.
Enemy shields down.
Back of their flag.
They're close. Enemy shields down. Keep your head down.
5 minutes remaining.
Got flag to P1. That's it. Yeah, they're 4 yards.
God, it takes me 4 shots to just hit a bullet.
Shields are down.
Ammo inbound.
Flag returned.
P1 hurt. Right top middle with camo.
Keep your head
Top
down.
middle with camo. 1P2 with camo.
Might have
Life
hit.
expectancy shortened.
That camo's on P-door, isn't he?
They're under us.
That nade timing.
Shut that way.
Enemy spartans are close in.
Flag returned.
Evasive.
Another one down.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Angle.
Enemy captured your flag.
They're under us.
Oh, another guy card 2.
Shields down.
Jeez, bro.
Man,
Successfully delivered. They've taken our flag.
Dude.
Tango's closing in. Enemy. Another one down.
Enemy captured your flag.
Enemy there.
P2.
Target spotted.
On CP2, I get perfed from car 3.
In my
Love it.
sights.
And check when you play faster and get more check. Yeah, I mean, relatable.
Yeah, our card 3.
Please remain calm.
In my sights.
Teammate Utah should be on. I don't know how he died. but-
Back of the flag.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag. Bullets successfully delivered.
Double kill.
Just not a. It's not a good way to rotate. You know, it's like
1
Run that,
minute
run that.
remaining.
Yeah,
Shields are
flag.
down.
Good.
Flag captured.
Going over.
Keep your head down.
Bullet.
They've taken our flag. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Our forces have seized the enemy flag. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
30 seconds remaining.
They know where you are.
Card check, card check. Oh my god.
Eyes on you.
Can I choke that too? Holy fuck. You're gonna get re? Yeah. Okay.
10 seconds. Enemy flag returned.
Hi,
Enemy
GG.
captured your flag. Defeat.
Alright, guys. I'm hopping off. Send it over to collect. Unexpected error creating the raid. Wait, what? Winnable? Wait, you texted that a little too late. It was winnable. All I had to do is just win that fight with the one shot on car 1. Or like be better at kind of multitasking that flag run and get the kills. Maybe throw it out and like guarantee a kill. Anyway, appreciate y'all for hanging out. Give Collect some love. He's grinding ranked matchmaking too. Later, Scarface. Have a good night. Same with YouTube. Anybody lurking? All right, peace.
Wow. The W